Today we're going to be talking about being an extraordinary person. So, are you defined as an ordinary person or an extraordinary person? What defines an extraordinary person? How do you become extraordinary? The things that you do, the things that you say, the things that you have. Let's learn from this Zoom of becoming an extraordinary person.
Is actually moving from ordinary, extraordinary to extraordinary within your team. And it's wonderful to meet so much beautiful people and enthusiastic people on this group. And thank you for the opportunity once again.
My name is Caroline from Kenya. I'm a person living an ordinary life, but I want to live an extraordinary life because I'm just tired of the cycle, or like what you're talking about. You just wake up, eat, work, sleep, like you feel like there's nothing more to it. So I started also doing a lot of personal development when I felt stuck. And this led me to seek bigger and better opportunities. And that's how I met this team. The journey has been great. And I believe that it's going to take us to great heights. Currently, I'm still overcoming a lot of fear. I'm a bit shy. So I'm really, really doing my best to overcome my fear of making videos, doing presentations, facing the world, because I've realized it's not about me, but about helping other people.
I'm from South Africa, Gauteng. I don't know, I think I do live an extraordinary life because we work from home. I don't have to get out of bed early in the winter. As the work we do, we can't start too early, so that's nice. In the summer, well, we enjoy the summer. And also, I've started jetting all over South Africa, going to Cape Town and back every second week. My grandchildren live there now, so I feel chuffed.
That's awesome.
That's number one. I need to build myself a pension fund, and number two, I do enjoy this jetting.
Okay, you want to do
I would
more
like
of
to
that.
contribute all over.
Hi, my name is Tabisa Bukhale, and originally I'm from Eastern Cape. I live in Cape Town. Now I'm in Pretoria, South Africa, and I'm a mother of 3, so I'm always busy. And I would say I'm living an ordinary life, looking forward to extraordinary. So I hope by doing this business with you guys, it will take me to another level. And I'm always excited and looking forward to meeting new people. So I think being part of this is going to help me grow, since I always look for new opportunities and make money, of course, it's part of the journey. I do 9 to 5. So you know what, I'm just finding ways of getting out of that. I would love to be a working from home mom.
Changing ordinary into an extraordinary, whether it be in your personal life, whether it be in your career, whether it be in your relationships, whatever, we can change ordinary into extraordinary. And many of you, actually, as you have introduced yourself, you have noticed there are certain things that you are extraordinary in already, and there are certain things that you're ordinary in. So what if you could actually change everything to extraordinary? Wouldn't that be a great feeling? Okay. So no one can define you. Very important. Everyone has their own agenda. You are unique. You know where you're heading. You know where you're going. People can actually, people can tell you what to do. People can show you what to do, but they cannot run your agenda. So that's very important. No one can define your success but you. And why I'm saying that is because nobody's responsible for your success. Nobody cares about your success. Okay, so It's what you value that's actually going to define your success at the end of the day. Success is not just based on money. It's really based on value. It's based on what you value and carrying out those values your entire life. So many people think success, you have to be stinking rich, you have to be financially free, you have to have all the things people don't have. But it's not true. Success can be being just extraordinary, and that is what we are going to be discussing. So first of all, let's have a look at the definition of an ordinary person. This is my view of an ordinary person. Someone who lives an ordinary life, drives an ordinary car, lives in an ordinary house, works an ordinary job, they have an ordinary lifestyle, they retire with an ordinary pension, does ordinary things that ordinary people normally do, watch TV on a Friday evening, relaxes on a Saturday, chills on a Sunday, waits for their alarm on a Monday, okay? Has an ordinary mindset with no risk, no personal development, no extraordinary things. To me, this is what an ordinary person does. So let's have a look at an extraordinary person. This is a type of person who understands themselves and knows what motivates them. They know what makes them tick. They know what they're living for. They know their purpose. They know why they exist. This person gets paid for what they love to do. Necessarily, you don't have to do it, have a job where you have to be there, but one where you want to be there, one that you love doing, one where you wake up and you say, I cannot wait for my day to start. I love doing what I'm doing. Then one who works on their goals and their vision. So you know where you're heading, you know what your goal is, you know what you visualize in the future, and you start living and dreaming and eating and sleeping that particular goal and vision. But most important, you don't stop until you get to your goals and your visions. And when you find that those are your goals and you get to those goals, you will always have new goals, because an extraordinary person is just not ever happy with the same goals. They will always reach for higher levels, higher goals, and they're more ambitious. Then a person who continuously invests in learning and growth, instead of spending hours and hours watching TVs and soapies, and rather invest a bit of time in learning something new, learning a new skill, finding a new recipe, and they will always better themselves. So they will always invest in learning and in growing into a better person. An extraordinary person strives to be financially independent. We all want to be financially independent. We don't want to be prisoners of a 9-to-5 job. We want to say we want to do what we want to do, go where we want to go, help who we want to help, without feeling captured into a prison of I owe, and off to work I go. Then an extraordinary person has high expectations in life. They're not happy with mediocre. They're not happy with just being ordinary. When your expectations are high, you will also realize that you need to do more to meet those expectations. Then an extraordinary person deals equally well with success and failure. Now, I've seen that in my life as well. I haven't always been successful. I failed bitterly. I failed in many things, but I didn't stay stuck in my failure. I did not stay stuck on step one. I always strive to go up the steps and go up higher levels. So you can deal with success and failure. Extraordinary people work harder, no matter what. And it doesn't go about putting extra hours into your work. I'm not talking about working harder as in work, but working harder as with everything, with relationships, with things, with people, with your work, with your hobby, that extra effort that you put in. So this is how I personally define extraordinary. You might differ, and you're allowed to differ, but that is what I see as extraordinary. So a person who understands themselves, type of person knows exactly what motivates them, what excites them, what they're passionate about, what they love doing, and what they really don't love doing, okay? They figured themselves out. They know exactly where they're going, they know exactly where they're heading, but they know themselves. And if you don't know yourself and you don't know what you like, then that's a very big problem. So you need to know what makes you tick and what you really love doing. Understanding yourself is also spending time understanding yourself, because often you're so busy with life and so busy with other things that you never spend time with yourself, knowing how you want to do things, knowing what you like out of life. What are your values? What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? And how can you improve those strengths? How can you work on your weaknesses to turn them into strengths? What is it that you need to do to spend more time to actually become a better you? And then lastly, create a fulfilled feeling in your life. What fulfills you? If you enjoy baking, then bake. If you enjoy, taking a jog, then go and do that. But create some fulfillment in every single aspect of your life and start understanding you as a person, who you are and what excites you. Let's look at the next point, getting paid for what you love. Now, we often hear people are in a job that they hate. I was there 21 years. I did my best, gave my best, went the extra mile, gave them an extraordinary service, extraordinary quality of food, extraordinary events, but I didn't love what I did. And it sounds crazy, and I think if some of my customers actually listen to that today, they would wonder how on earth we ran such an amazing business, but yet we didn't love what we did. So when you're stuck in something that you don't love, it could be quite a problem. And that is why I really needed a way out. I needed to get to something that I really do love. And I do love building relationships. I love working with people. So what is it that you love? What do you love doing? And are you doing what you love? Because that is what's going to motivate you to get up in the morning and to do, whether you get paid for it or not. If you're actually doing what you love, then that's an amazing feeling. Design your life where you can maximize your time in doing what you love. So automatically, it doesn't become a job. It doesn't feel like work. Because when I sit down and I start doing a motivational talk or a presentation that I'm busy working on, it doesn't feel like I'm working. It actually feels like I'm enhancing my skills as well. It feels that I'm making a difference to other people's lives. And I design my life around things like that. So it's really important that you maximize your time in doing what you really and truly love. Your goal must be to earn a living with what you are passionate about. So when you start doing this, you will never think of retirement. You will be retired, like Biron says, he's been retired, but he will continue enjoying life, enjoying doing things what he loves doing, and still even being paid for it. And that's even an extra bonus, an extra add-on. This type of life will serve you even after retirement. So you can really retire, but still do amazing things to have that extraordinary retirement, and not just to go and sit on a couch and have a cup of coffee. Then the next point is working on your goals and your visions. Know where you are heading. Know exactly what you are looking for. And the only way you're going to do that is to actually write down your goals. Write down what you want to achieve, when you want to achieve, short-term, long-term, and the future. Visualize it, write it down, believe it, say it every single day as though it has been. I am successful. I am free from debt. I am traveling the world. Think of where you want to live. What type of house do you want? What type of car would you like? Where would you like to travel? What are the places that you'd like to see? How would you like to support and give your loved ones what they need? Because often we've got children, they've got goals, they've got dreams. My one son is studying for a commercial pilot. That is his dream. As a parent, we have to supply their needs to be able to help them to get to their dreams. So what is it that you need to do for your loved ones? And what you're currently doing, is it going to take care of that? Or do you need to do something extra to be able to take care of that? Because I can tell you, it is expensive paying for your children's studies. And, even my other son, he studied for civil engineering. We didn't take a loan. We worked hard so that we can actually provide for his studies. And today he is a qualified civil engineer. He can now live his dream and do the same for his children one day. Quality things you would like to do. What is it that you want to do? Quality things, it includes doing fun things with your family, with your friends, seeing different places, new places, learning new skills. What are these quality things that you want to do? And then visualize it and think it to existence like reality right now. So working on your goals and visions is the key important thing to becoming an extraordinary person, because you know where you're heading. Continue investing your learning and your growth. Focus on improving yourself every single day. What you have learned today, you did not know yesterday, and that must be your daily thing. Because at the end of the year, you must know more that what you have learned and what you have become. If crypto was extremely new to you and you learned more about crypto, you've learned something. If multi-level networking was a complete new type of business, but you started including that for an extra income and you learned more about it, you built up relationships, you knew how to build a team, you've learned more than what you knew before. Always stay green and keep growing, because something that withers and dies cannot grow. So if you stay green, you will keep growing. And master the skills and apply them in your every single day life. Because if we learn skills but we don't apply them, why are we learning them? So apply the skills that you're learning. And then I have found in my life it's very important to have a mentor, somebody who guides you, coaches you, and helps you to achieve what you are after. If there's certain things that you don't know and you have somebody that's mentoring you in those skills, it helps you to actually get to that. But a mentor is also somebody who has gone through what you're going through and who has done that. But somebody where you actually look up and who has achieved what you really want to achieve. And we have different mentors in life. We might have spiritual mentors. We might have people in a career that's mentoring us. We might have friendships that helping us in growing in our relationships with other people. So there are different types of mentors that I have had throughout my life. Then be financially independent. There's a difference between rich and financial independence. And let's talk about rich. You and I can become rich overnight. We can win a jackpot and we can be stinking rich. That's it. You've got that money. But there is a difference to being rich and becoming financially independent. Because if you have become financially independent, you have gone through a process of growing, learning, and groaning as well, because we are going to be groaning a lot. So financial independence is more than just becoming rich. It's really a process of things that has happened to you in your life. Independence is when you live within your own means. So no massive amounts of debt. The world tells a different story. They might say, oh, but, that person is so rich. Look at the car they drive. Look at the house they live in. Look at the clothes they wear. Look at their jewelry. They see a different picture, but they don't see their credit cards. They don't see their debt. So the world sees a complete different story. But when you are financially independent, you do not have a bank or an institute or person that has their thumb on you. Dream big, be prepared for adversity. Very important to dream big. Always go for higher. A financially independent person means you're never in a position to be ruined. And it also creates a life of value. Things that you do that you can value, memories that you can create with your loved ones. And that is very important. To me, financial independence is just a lot more than money. It's about living the life you want to live, with who you want to, go where you want to, do what you want to, when you want to. That to me is financial independence. They have a high value providing the expected outcome. I'm actually quite disgusted when I look at some people's values, the way they talk, the things that they say, that they can't literally even say 5 sentences without cursing 5 words. So what are your values? What are you projecting to the world out there? What is it that you actually do on an ongoing and daily basis that really creates a positive outcome at the end? creates a feeling of satisfaction. High expectations in life also create satisfaction. When you're satisfied with what you're doing and what you've achieved, you're going to feel more, happier. It also sets you far apart from the ordinary. Ordinary people just live ordinary lives. They don't have high expectations whatsoever. But as an extraordinary person, you will have a very high expectancy from whatever you do. It's equally with success and failure. Right. Life does not just consist of success. Believe me, you're going to fail a few times in various things before you really reach success. And that is fun. It's okay to fail because that is our learning process. That is how we grow. That is how we become better people. Your attitude determines your outcome. So when you fail or when you do something wrong and somebody tries and helps you not right in the right way, your attitude is going to determine your outcome. Because if you're going to get angry when somebody actually helps you, or angry with yourself because you failed, you're never going to then be able to make a success. So your attitude is a very, very important thing. Accept it, move on, get back up, and do your best. Go through life and grow through life, because there's always sunny days. It's not just a storm we face. It's not just bad things we face. There are always seasons in our life, and we're going to have different seasons, but we're also going to have the sunny days. Put yourself in a position where you can be mentally strong when going through tough times. If you're investing a lot of time right now, becoming mentally strong. So yes, you might not be financially free right now, but if you're focusing on something that is really enhancing your mental attitude, think positive, do positive things, live a positive life, say positive things. Don't talk negative things over your life, over your situations, over your future. That already is putting you in a mentally strong position. So when you can do that, your mental attitude already creates a huge change in your life. Then also be physically strong by taking care of your body, your health, and just doing that is going to actually help you to enjoy life at a later stage. You will get to a position where you will be financially strong as well. And striving to that is something incredible. And this is what I want for every single one of us. I want us to live a financially strong life, a physically strong life, a mentally strong life, and to live life to its fullness. And working harder. Nothing comes without effort. Remember that everything in life takes effort. It's that extra. When my son started swimming, he was about 2 years old. He already knew to put effort into getting to the other side of the pool. And when he realized if he put a little bit of effort and he kicked a little bit harder, he'd actually be there first. And to him in life became, he wants to be first with everything. So he always did the best. He was sometimes very hard on himself, but he always put that extra effort in to try and be the best and to try and be first and to try and do his best. So nothing comes without effort. Nothing improves without persistence. You need to have persistence in your life. Always give a little bit more with everything. So if you've achieved something and you've done really well, give a little bit more to do even better. A winner does what it takes and puts in effort to make it work. Okay, so when we are just ordinary people, we'll put in no effort. We won't give that extra. We do what is beyond what is necessary. If you have to put that extra hour in, that extra word in, that extra help in, that extra effort in, that is what makes you an extraordinary person. Be a next level person with a next level mindset. Success takes hard work and effort. And when you put that hard work and effort in, you will definitely get the results that you're looking for. Be consistent. You cannot work on your health and for 1 week you're healthy, the next week you eat what you want to. You want to work out, but you work out once a week and the rest of the week you just relax. When you're doing something, just be consistent. If you're working on a specific task or job or career or whatever. Be consistent in what you're doing, and you will see the amazing results happen in your life. When you pay a price now, you can enjoy the outcome later. An extraordinary life will await for you when you are working harder and doing better. So the phases to help you to the road of extraordinary. Be very selective of your thoughts, and shift in mindset is everything. So what you think on a daily basis is so important. If you're feeding your mind with garbage, it's going to be garbage that's coming out. If you're feeding your mind with positive mental thoughts, it's positive outcome is going to be coming out. Start your day early. Get things done and have a plan of action. Don't just, sleep late, do what you want to do and start your day at 12 o'clock. Just put that extra effort in and start your day early and have a plan. Plan for self-encouragement. Have check boxes for yourself. Encourage yourself when you've actually got up bed early, when you worked out, when you ate healthy. Tick it off. Tick boxes off for yourself and give yourself a star. Encourage yourself. Do extraordinary things with your relationships, with your friendships, with your daily activities. We often want good friends, but are you a good friend? You often want great relationships, but are you putting effort into your current relationships? So if you can't give, you cannot receive. And doing that extraordinary gives you the extraordinary life. Doing it daily plans you for becoming extraordinary, and daily habits becomes a lifestyle. And when it becomes a lifestyle, you become an extraordinary person. Adapt a habit of extraordinary, because if you've got a habit of extraordinary, it just becomes you. It's personally, in your personal life, in your business life, if you are an extraordinary person, that makes a difference. Then surround yourself with people who add to your growth, who make you an extraordinary type of person. When you surround yourself with these type of people, automatically you become better. When you're with negative people, negative influences, people, naysayers, you cannot do anything extraordinary. So it's extremely important who you surround yourself with. I would rather be with less people than to be with a lot of people that do not add to my growth and to my personal development. Seek extraordinary connections. When you are on social media, when you're talking to people, talk to people that are extraordinary. Reach out to them, learn from them, acquire new skills from them. There's amazing people out there. And, we talk to people every single day in the type of work that we are doing together. And why not learn from those extraordinary people? We got to know each other. Why not get to know other people as well? Then also seeking extra streams of income will make you an extraordinary person. Because if you're looking for extraordinary and having an extra source of income over and above what you're doing, is catering and becoming a wise person. It's catering for the bad things, the things that could happen in the future. So seek for that extra income. And if you are looking at this and it's out on my YouTube channel and you are looking for an extra stream of income, you can do that. You can have that extra stream of income and just look for an opportunity. If you don't have one, click on our link. Let us help you with that extra income. Become uncomfortable in your comfort zone. All right. So doing that is extremely important, because if you're comfortable being just comfortable, you're never going to grow. But if you say you're shy and you want to do more, then you can actually do more by just becoming uncomfortable in your comfort zone. And then I also want to add on to this and to say, be uncomfortable to be ordinary. Start becoming uncomfortable to be ordinary, and start becoming comfortable with extraordinary, with everything that you can do extra. So I'm going to conclude by saying extraordinary is adding the word extra in everything you do, okay? So that extra commitment to your goals, to your results, to your health, to your mental attitude, to become smarter, to do more, okay? Just do that extra in every single thing. Be unapologetically committed to your values and live by those values. And I love the saying from Johann Wolfgang van Goethe, who says, to think is easy, to act is difficult, and to act as one thinks is the most difficult. But when we start acting the way we think, we are going to receive the outcome of what we really, really want to achieve. So today I want to conclude by telling you that just do that extra effort, that extra bit that other ordinary people are not prepared to do. And you will see an extraordinary life with extraordinary results, with an extraordinary process that's going to happen in your future. If you would like to earn an extra stream of income, to lead an extraordinary life, and to become an extraordinary person, let me help you. I have a unique business opportunity that I can show you that will not take a lot of time and effort, but that you can earn a residual income by becoming part of our team. Click on the link below and let me help you to see this unique business opportunity.